Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Warden farm in Bedrock 1.19.20. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Alright, let's get into it. For this farm, you will need 2 buckets of water, 9 redstone dust, 1 redstone repeater, 23 kelp, 1 soul sand, 2 levers, 5 wool, 4 signs, 5 redstone torches, 5 regular torches, 4 observers, 7 pistons, 2 chests, 1 skulk sensor, 1 trident. The durability of this does not matter as the farm does not use the durability. 19 stairs, 1 wall, 2 trapdoors, 13 pieces of glass, 1 minecart with hopper, 42 ladders, 1 rail, 1 hopper, 10 stacks of any solid block, I'm just using smooth stone, and 47 slabs. Also, I would recommend using a few potions of night vision, the highest one as 8 minutes, as this will allow you to see throughout the deep dark a lot easier. The first step you're going to want to do is find a deep dark biome, which can be located anywhere under the Y coordinate of 0. Once you have found your deep dark biome, you're going to want to make sure there is at least 1 skull creeper. Do not place one of these in creative. As you can see, the little animation here is darker than the current one here. You can see the difference side by side. This farm will not work if it is not a naturally generated one. The next thing you're going to want to do is come over to your Skulk Shrieker and place 1 piece of white wool here, 1 piece here, 1 piece here, 1 piece here, and 1 piece here. Once you have done that, nothing can spawn here now. No wardens will be activated. The next thing you're going to want to do is come to all the sides and place 6 blocks out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, come to the next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, place 6 more on top of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, come to any of the 4 corners here. This one, this one, this one, or this one. And then just dig 7 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The next thing you're going to want to do is make sure there are no more skulk sensors within 10 blocks of the farm. As you can see, that one is fine there as it will not interfere with this. Next, you're going to break all the blocks in this outline here. So all the way down to the 7th block and all the way around in the square. Once you have finished that, now your Warden farm should look like this. Next, you're going to want to come under here, and where this Shrieker is, you're going to want to place 1 final piece of wool. Now that you have done that, your Shrieker is now fully secured and it cannot spawn any wardens. Next, you can go ahead and break all of these blocks on the outside here and on top, now because we won't be needing this outline anymore. Next, you're going to want to place back 4 blocks here, and then on each side, place 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your Warden farm should now look like this. Next, you're going to want to fill in the outline with solid blocks, just like this. Once you have done that, your Warden farm should now look like this. Next, you're going to place a single layer of blocks all around the platform like this. Next, come to any side and place 1 more layer on top, and then on the cornering one, 1 more layer, like that. Next, come here and place your stairs all around the remaining parts, like this. Once you have done that, add 1 more layer of any block, probably the same as the one you were using before, all around the platform, once again, like this. Next, take your slabs and place a layer of that all the way around your Warden farm, like this. Once you have done that, your Warden farm should be looking like this. Next, come to the opposite side of these stairs and place blocks right here, and then place a water bucket in this corner and in this corner. This will make your infinite water source so that you can now fill in each of these pots. Make sure each of these stairs are waterlogged. As you can see, the water is all flowing towards this corner. Next, you're going to want to place 4 blocks like this, break them, and then break these 4 here. Your next step is to come down here and place One block here, one block here, one block here. Next, take your glass and place one block here, one block here, one block here, one here, one here, and one here. Your Warden farm should now be looking like this. Your next step is to come right under this one, make sure it's this one, place one block here, and then place 5 more blocks like that. In total, you should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, place 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, and then layer it up until it hits the roof, like that. Next, you're going to want to take your cobblestone wall, or whichever one you chose, and replace the 4th block, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, place a block here, and place one more bucket of water right there. It should be flowing over here. Next, place blocks like this. 3 here, 2 here, and 1 on top of the previous one down there. Next, place 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and 2 blocks here. Next, place 1 block here, and then take your signs, and place 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. Next, place 4 more blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from this block above the sides, place 16 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Your Warden farm should now be looking like this. Now come back here and place 16 more blocks in each of these spots as well, just so that it's aligned up with that. Once you have that, it should look like this. Next, come over to this side and place 1 block here, 2 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, and now fill this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The next thing you're going to want to do is place a single piston right here, right here, right here, and right here. Next, place an observer like this, making sure the arrow is pointing towards the piston. Then do the same thing here, making sure the arrow is pointing towards the piston. Same thing here, making sure the arrow is pointing towards the piston. And same thing here, making sure the arrow is pointing towards the piston. Then, you're going to want to take your redstone torches and place 1 on each of these spots here on the edges of these pistons. Once you have done that, it should look like this. The next thing you're going to want to do is take your lever and place it on this piston here, and flick that. That will cause this to stop, and then you can throw your trident at this piston here. Don't worry, it will not use any durability except for when you throw the trident. Next thing you're going to want to do is flick it one more time, and now you can see that the trident is now floating around between the 4 blocks. This will kill all the wardens. You can flick it one more time to stop. Once you have done that, place 1 more layer of blocks like this, and then come to this corner and build blocks all the way down to the bottom here until you've reached the ground in there. Once you have done that, it should look like this. The next thing you're going to want to do is come all the way down to the bottom here and place ladders going all the way up here. Once you've done that, it should look like this. The next thing you're going to want to do is place from the second block here 2 chests like that, then a hopper on top like that, and then up here you're going to want to place your rail, and then you're going to place your minecart with hopper like that. Next, place smooth stone on each of the sides of this minecart with hopper. Next, you're going to want to come back here and extend this up by 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And lastly here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then extend this entire wall up by 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have done that, it should look like this. Make sure you do not cover this block here, as this is where wardens will flow into. The next thing you're going to want to do is place a sign right here. This will prevent water from flowing into here. Next, place a single bucket of water right there. Once you've done that, come all the way down here. In survival, you're going to want to do this quite quickly. Break this block here next to the top sign. And once you have done that, come here and place kelp all the way up to the top. The next thing you're going to want to do is come all the way back down to the bottom and break the bottom 2 pieces. Once you have done that, all the kelp will now float to the top, and you can collect that all. But now, you can go back down and replace this block here with soul sand. This will create a water bubble elevator. The next thing you're going to want to do is make sure the trident is still in there, because odds are once you're going down there, you will pick it up. Once you have made sure the trident's in there, place 4 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 2 there. Your next step is to take your torch and count 2 blocks from this one here. 1, 2, and on the 3rd one, place a torch, come down here and place a torch on each of these here. It does not matter exactly if one of these are missing, as long as one of the 2 are there, or both for better. The next thing you're going to want to do is place a torch here and break these 4 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure these 2 are still here. This one's for safety so you don't go flying off the edge. And then this one is so that the ladder can allow you to go onto there. Next, come on down here and place 4 blocks out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 like that, and then 2 more here. Lastly, place 1 right there. The next thing you're going to want to do is take a trapdoor here and open it, then place 3 blocks here and 3 blocks like that. Next, place your glass here, 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 and here. Once you have that, you can place 1 more layer of smooth stone blocks on top like that. Then, once you've made sure you have done all this, place a sculk sensor, place a ladder, and then place a trapdoor on top of that like that. Next, you're going to want to place a torch in that corner, preventing mobs from spawning on here or over there. Next, come to the middle section of this and place your solid block all the way from there to the ground. This allows you to next place some ladders, so now you can easily access this. Your next thing you're going to want to do is place a torch on the front here, and then over here, place 3 blocks like this. This will allow you to easily access the warden farm. The next thing you're going to want to do is place 3 blocks here and a smooth stone slab there, and then the same on the other side, 3 blocks here and a smooth stone slab there. The next thing you're going to want to do is place 3 blocks here like that, and then place a slab on each of these wool blocks like that. Make sure there are no other sensors or shriekers within the area, and if there are, make sure they are also covered up with wool. The next thing you're going to want to do is replace this block here and this block here with a solid block. The next thing you're going to want to do is place 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here, extend this up by 2 more blocks, and then place your slabs on top like that. Next, come in here, break these 3 blocks, then these 2 blocks, and then at each of these spots you're going to want to place a block. Next, you're going to want to replace this glass block with a solid block, and then place 2 pistons here and 1 over here. Next, you're going to want to place your solid block in both of those plots. Next, come to the back here and place a torch on this block right here. Next, place 4 blocks over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 over here, 1, 2, 3. Next, come under here and place 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, place 2 blocks up like here, 1 on each side of that, break this one, and then your warden farm should be looking like this. Next, you're going to want to place a lever here, a redstone torch here, a repeater here, and a redstone dust here. Next, flick the lever to turn it off, and then click this 3 times, 1, 2, 3. This will slow down the redstone clock. Next, place 4 redstone here, 3 here, and 1 here. This will connect them all. After you've done that, make sure there are no sensors within 10 blocks of these pistons. So just quickly do a check, break that one, and yeah, it looks like we are fine. The last thing you're going to want to do is break all 4 of these slabs here. You're also going to want to break this block here, and this block here, and then place 2 more blocks like that. Finally, you're going to want to get 1 more torch, and place that right here. Once you have done that, your warden farm is now complete. I will now explain how it works. By sitting in here, this activates the skulk shrieker sensor, and then that sends a little radar thing into this. Once the streaker has accepted that, it will spawn a warden up here, and the pistons that are in here will push that into there, and then the warden will be thrown up into this bubble column, and once the it gets to the top of the bubble column, it will get killed by the trident killer here. You can extend this by 1 if you want to make it easier to walk on, but I wouldn't really do that, just in case something wrong happens. It could be mobs, could be other things. And yeah, you're also going to want to get rid of any ledges here, as skeletons could shoot the warden and then anger it, making it a big mess. You guys don't want to do that. Anyways, to activate this, you're going to want to break this wool block here, which will allow the signals from the sensor to go into the streaker. And then you're also going to want to flick this, like that. This will activate the clock, making those pistons go in and out. That will push the warden into the column, and then, before you do any of that, or after you do any of that, it doesn't matter, turn on your trident killer like that. Once you've done that, the trident will begin to kill the warden the second it gets into the chamber. I've left it going for a little bit now, and you can see I've gotten 8 skull catalyst so far, which is all it will drop. You can, however, collect XP from right here. Won't be very much though. And yeah, you can just leave it on, go AFK down there, and it will slowly generate skull catalyst for whatever reason you may need that. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see more of or what you guys want to see next. Also, let me know what type of farm you want to see next. We've gotten ourselves a shulker farm, we've gotten ourselves a raid farm, a warden farm, and I think we have an iron farm. So yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for today. Bye!